Hmm. Что-то мне труба говорит желтый. Stream health.
А я смотрю стрим твой.
Почему желтый тогда?
Я откуда знаю. Стрим идет.
Ну хер с ним, если идет хорошо. Hello, Hippocat.
Эй.
I kinda wanted to wiggle my Ethernet cable there, but I decided against it immediately because it usually just disconnects me for like 10 minutes. So let's see if anyone appears and decides that the stream is slow or buffering or something. Before that, I'm gonna pretend that everything is normal, even though... oh, hello, Clifford Longhead. So, is my stream like terribly buffering or anything else like that? Because YouTube is yellowing me. It says, okay, viewers may be experiencing minor issues. Why do you retract that message there? It will stay forever in the stream anyways, it's useless. Huh. Shows yellow to me. Well, I guess I cannot really trust the live stream page at the moment. Because random shit happened after I rebooted. Like, Skype opened, it didn't manage to load anyone's user pic. It was just like... letters. Hello, Naomi.
Hello.
Anyway, I read about... Also, we're playing Twilight Princess, you might notice. I read about the hot spring water quest. You'll be delighted to know that apparently I just missed one Goron that I actually kinda wanted to talk to. As I said yesterday, that like, hey, maybe the shop weird Gorons have something new to say, but somehow I just never went there yesterday. So on the internet said, I only read that far, that you indeed do open some sort of hot steam water institution in Harald Castle Town, but to finance it, actually I hope I don't need to go make a lot of money. To finance it, you have to talk to the Goron in front of the shop. Also, I'd rather have my pony with me right now, so I can escape these boar people. But yeah, apparently I really was thinking that I actually talked to him before. But apparently I have never talked to him after opening the shop. Or maybe I hadn't talked to someone else I needed to talk to, like the other Goron that was thinking about clearing up the path to the south. Anyway, so that's what we were doing first, right before going to Ganondorf. I don't know a good way to make money. I know there is one somewhere in the game, but I'm not sure what it is. But considering, you know, my money filled pretty quickly, for example, in the Desert Challenge cave, might as well just go there again. I don't know. Maybe I can go to that one dungeon. That one dungeon, the desert one, what's it? Arbiter's Grounds, because it had a couple rooms with the skeleton babies, and those seem to drop rupees very quickly. So maybe I could do that. But let's see first how much he actually needs, if anything. Maybe I know someone in my chat used to like message one of the comments said that, hey, I know at some point in one stream, hey, I know a good money making scheme, but I kind of forget. I don't think they mentioned it. Like, I might have asked not to mention it. Cheerios with, or yeah, Cheerios with banana slices. Well, bananas, I guess, okay. A good change. Anyway, apparently I have to talk to this guy. My donation did not. I'm farsighted in all things, my brother. But it's strange, even though they say the bridge has been repaired, my young one in Castletown fails to return. Sure, he's hanging his head somewhere around the east gate. Yes. Here's the plan, my brother. I will prepare some hot spring water and you will douse that young one to revital... Yes. We'll sit there, if not hurry, I will... Play on cold water. Yes, I know that better than anyone. Trust me, old man. So, what's it gonna involve? Oh! Oh, I actually have to run there myself on my own 2 feet. Well, let's just not get hit by any of the crap that's around here everywhere. Like this asshole. Fuck off! Fuck off! This is like a fucking GTA 2 mission. Also, there's a bunch of archers and birds. I don't know if I can actually attack anyone. I'm gonna try to dodge. I think the bird actually cannot hit me. I don't think it has like any sort of swooping attack. Maybe if I keep just wiggling left and right. Oh no, more pea-head guys. And apparently I've been spotted by an archer. Oh no, more birds. What the fuck? What the hell? Actually, you know what? Being hit by fire arrows sounds like something that would help reheat the water. So, well, I'm not gonna try, but I would protest if that made me fail. Okay, the birds fucked off. That's nice. I wonder if that was really like simple, and I just fell for it. Fell for the illusion of danger. Say some carry hot spring oil? Yes. Poured it on me. I am sure it would restore my strength. Well, I'm gonna just throw it, I guess. Get fucked. I don't think I should read that. You wasted. Feel rejuvenated. The smell, that heat. Spring water from back home. I don't think hot spring water should have a smell. But according to this game, it has nutrients in it, which disappear when it cools down. So what the hell do I know about water? Well, I'm going to get back to work and open up the shop. What shop? Where? Oh, he's really energetic. So what does that entail? I go talk to the old guy again, I'm presuming? Or maybe someone is just gonna appear? Oh yeah, okay. I guess he just made a round for the water. And there is a piece of heart in all this. There are still apparently at least 3, yeah. You can see I have missing 2 hearts, so there's 3 pieces of heart at the very least. And maybe something just gives me a full heart container in the future. I kinda doubt that Ganondorf will drop a heart container, to be honest, because it's the end of the game. But I am kind of at a loss at where I could possibly find so many more pieces of heart. I'm pretty sure I got all the dungeons, or chest dungeons, dungeon chests rather, and there's not many mini games that are left for me to do, or other things.
It would be probably really amusing, like imagine you defeat a final boss and he drops like some kind of garbage.
Yeah. Didn't it happen? I feel like it was in some RPG or something. Like the final boss dropped some really small experience amount or something like that. Like there was a reward that was completely pointless. Maybe it was not even an RPG. I feel like I remember that in some game. It was kind of not really infamous, but people talked about it and mentioned it at some point. Like it was known among the popular solo players. Whatever. Okay, hi again, Naomi. That was quick. Okay, why am I going here? Where is the guy's shop? Where could it possibly be? I'm assuming I will need his water to deliver to the guy in the south. Okay, this is of course this, but the barrel. Okay, bear with me. I'm going in simply because the barrel had this face on it, the devil baby face. So there is a slight chance that it might be sold here. It doesn't seem to be sold here. I am... actually, there is stuff. There's... okay, that's just on... cups and... pots and stuff. Okay.
Just leave this cursed place already and never come back.
I don't know why you hate it so much. I like it. I like the music there and the guy behind the counter. Okay. Oh, hey. Hey. What are you? Why do you all have... huh? They all have the devil baby face banners in their hands or something. Well, okay. I'm gonna try this place again. It was full of Gorons last time, I think, but they were selling me shit like arrows and bombs that I didn't need. Power naps again? Are you sure you don't want to just take a sleep? Business, you say. But what kind of business? Anyone selling water here? Really hot water? Might be that place where there was a big line by the Turn to Telma's inn. Or maybe I can just go to the south guy and tell him, hey, there is somewhere in Hyrule Castle Town a shop with water. Fucking go there and take it yourself. Arrows. No. I shouldn't be spending any money just in case I need to finance something again. See ya, Naomi. Okay, where else could this be? I can always go back to Kakariko and talk to the old guy again, because apparently he was the father of the Goron who was lazing about on the East Bridge. And now glancing on the livestream page, the stream is actually in the green from my side as well, so that's all nice. Okay, the line was here. I feel like there was a baby Goron sitting there also complaining about the lack of hot spring water or just water or something. But I think that was more connected to the pre-Zora River water shortage in general. Father's all battery can work now, but where is he, damn it? Fortune teller, Agatha. There is a mini game, but there. What's that thing on the map? There is another little weird part of the map. I guess it's just some sort of a yard here. Yeah, there's just this little corner of the town here. There was a place, there was a shop somewhere around here that was saying, oh, hey, we're still closed, but that might have been just the devil baby shop. Now my dog disappeared. Oh, I think these are just grocery bags. Ah, okay, well. Right, so let's go out. Actually, maybe it's just this guy. Ah, yes, okay.
Hello, Hazmati.
Hello, Hazmati, yes. Okay, now I have hot spring water in a bottle again, and I can probably deliver to the Southfield guy. And this time, I hope using just a bottle will work. I'll talk to him first, just in case, you know, the game is gonna be difficult. Hello, Sabient as well.
Hello.
So, Asmati, did you make time to watch the Zant boss fight? Because that's the greatest boss fight in the game. The sweet smell of hot spring water. Read the rocks. Yes. Goron power, go! In a little while, huh? Okay. What else do I even have to do in the meantime? I could go fishing. I'm gonna... There's literally the only other thing that I can think of. I can just run around as a wolf, look for ghosts, but I am probably not collecting 19 more ghosts. No, Sabiente, last hour or so... Well, that's alright, Razmati, you can always... That was not super relevant to the, like, the final boss fight and stuff. You can watch it separately later. But no, Sabiente, after I finished the Zant boss fight and that whole dungeon, I went to the desert dungeon of 1,000 floors with bullshit. Beat it thanks to my preparations of fairies and magic armor. And then I kinda tried to figure out the hot spring water stuff and didn't manage to do it. But then, well, I mean, I ended the stream there, and then I looked it up on the internet, so today I knew what to do with it. Okay, so let us warp if we have some time to kill really shortly. I'm gonna attempt some fishing. Check if I have actually picked up that piece of heart there. What else? And I mean, that's it. Part of me, if I was not streaming, I would actually go collect all the ghosts. But I don't think I need anything that the guy could possibly give me. Wait, Sabiente, do you mean it was supposed to be dangerous to carry the barrel across the field? Because I just did it without magic armor. I guess that actually would, like, you know, I think maybe if I got damaged it would, like, fail instantly. In that case I can see the magic armor being useful, but I didn't actually think to activate that, because I was thinking that I would need to save money to actually, like, finance something again. Okay, I don't know if fishing actually works at night. Oh, it might. Well, yeah, magic armor. I think the only but a very big use for magic armor was the 1000th floor dungeon. Shaman Savvy Guide. Well, you know what? You didn't really tell me anything useful last time.
Okay.
Z. If only I knew what Z was. Possibly the targeting button. Because, you know, Z targeting used to be a tradition. But I really do want to just get that piece of heart somehow. I don't think I can just use my things. No, I cannot. So I need to go on some sort of peaceful boat ride here. Or something. Or I can find ice arrows and make platforms close to this. Oh, that makes sense, Sabiente, but no, I just ran across there. Somehow no one actually touched me. Birds were following me, arrows were flying past me, but I just kinda... Easier than I think, huh? I actually thought that you needed to, like, complete the fishing stuff and she just go on a peaceful boat ride without fishing with you, because I don't think the distance is close enough from the shore to grab it, and I don't see any other place I could possibly, like, climb out. Also, I don't have any... I guess you don't use the bait on this, in this kind of fishing. I should have been fishing, like, in the actual game as well. But oh well. Okay, that was apparently not the fish cast thing button. Okay, I guess that is B then. Whee! Well, there's definitely fish there. Maybe I need to be reeling for it to actually catch something. Flies in the face of all my... of all the things I know from Super Black Bass, I'll be honest. Yeah, that one's actually pretty deep. So I can use that other bait. Where is it? Change lures, or I guess change baits. Deep waters. Yes, let's go for this one here. The fish. I hope it didn't just relocate whilst I was in the menus. And it's not deep anymore. Well, whatever. Not a single fish gives a shit, no matter what I do in this minigame. I don't understand it. I don't understand anything about it. Okay, let's move slightly closer, I guess. Ah! The worst part is I can't actually see any of the fish. Is that one still there? Might as well go back to the original lure and try to shoot closer to that rock wall. Whee! Yeah, that one's still there. Okay, let's try to sail even closer then. I don't know how this works. Okay, from here, how about this? Link. Aha! There we go. Oh, shit, I kinda fucked it up. Okay, that instruction wasn't slow enough for me to catch on. Okay, but the deep fish are there. They're really deep. Maybe they can bite this one. Maybe the issue was I was just throwing too far from the fish. Yo, calm the hell on. What's wrong with you, piece of shit? Maybe I was being too active about it, okay? There's a regular one there again. Or is it just the one that got away and got stuck on the wall? Change lures. Back to normal. Throw the thing. Link. No, that one just doesn't give a shit. It's facing the wall like it's in the Blair Witch Project. What's the third one again? Nervous fish. Well, who knows, maybe that one is nervous. Think. Doesn't seem to be nervous. I don't know what actions I'm supposed to be doing, because like the manual for Super Black Bass actually outlined what you're meant to be doing with the different lures as you reel. Here it just says action. I like action, but not action that I don't understand what it is. Wait, actually I don't think I meant to throw this one. Yeah, I meant to throw the deep one there because there's still a deep fish in there somewhere. That one. Okay. Change lures. Deep. Throw. Fuck it, let's throw there first. Okay, maybe that one doesn't give a shit anymore either. Okay, let's try to find another fish. It's too bad I can't actually spot it through the water because of the fucking reflection everywhere. I mean, there is something there, clearly, by that rock, but it looks like another glitched out fish. There's a lot of fish here. I'm gonna cast here now with a normal lure. I can actually see them now for some reason. Okay. Come on, what? Why do they keep losing interest like that? How am I not meant to reel at all while it's chasing? I swear black bass instincts tell me that the fish is just gonna stop if the target isn't fleeing. Okay, that one is now just facing the wall as well. Well, there's some fish there. Maybe I can get the attention of that one. I just need to get a better angle. Oops. Okay, cast. There's a lot of cat talk in the chat that I'm not paying attention to because I don't like cats and don't care about them. Someone tell me if there's any comments about the actual game at some point. Yes, yes. Yeah, fucking too close. If only Link could throw farther away. That one seems like it could be interested in the future. Let's get a bit closer. Dude! If a cat doesn't count, he's not a real cat.
I'm not even a real person.
Yeah, he's
I don't
imaginary.
count no matter what.
Fucking fish, what the fuck? It's just rubber banding, it stops in front of the fucking lure, no matter what. I'm gonna catch some fucking fish today, I'm not even leaving before I do.
What do you mean prove it? Have you seen any real proof that I actually exist? I bet you haven't.
You've gone to great lengths to avoid having any incriminatory evidence on the internet. Okay, I see a piece of shit in there. Hopefully I can spin there. Okay. Think. Aha! Finally I got a fucking fish. I'm not sure what I'm meant to be doing there with tilting. I'm just gonna keep pulling. Okay. Land, I guess. Grab his land. Well, how do you know it was him, Hazmat, if his face was covered?
It was just a paid actor.
Yeah, a stunt double, so to speak. Do you think a normal person can take all those falls? Dude, do you know that there's video editing software available readily? It's like saying I saw a screenshot of his email. Yeah, that might be a fish. No, that was just some random crap. Or it might have actually. Yeah, I'm gonna throw there. Aha! Jumps a little forward and give it some slack. Okay, I got it. I got it. Well, you know what, Hazmati, how they say you would lose that bet. That was actually his brother Rhino Dog. Can I see any really deep fish though? I'm gonna. I see a fish there under the waterfall. You know what? This is silly. I have to actually like put my face close to the monitor to see when the fish is hidden. But it is possible to see some of it. You're actually right, that just happened in Super Black Bass, right? When the fish jumps you gotta ease up. But in that game it's just because it would snap the line. Not because it would get away. Oh, a bigger one. Okay, I don't remember if there was any writing anywhere in the hut about the usual sizes of fish in this place. Part of me is thinking that you need to catch the deep ones. That sounds like fucking Lovecraftian. You need to catch some lunkers, whatever. How do you pronounce that? I'm not sure. In order to maybe get a chance of a really good size and weight, but I'm just gonna, for my first attempt, go with the 20 lb. Okay, was there any sort of record? There was photos with her and her catches. Just want to talk about the items again though. Doesn't seem... Okay, she doesn't like when I roll into walls though, but I don't know if there is any indication of like the local record that I can beat here. Maybe there is a sign somewhere outside. I know there was at least that one sign that says, hey, do not litter anymore. Because there's bottles and such. Maybe some of the signs say something meaningful about the size of fish I need to catch. And also I am now curious to see if it may be actually possible to grab that piece of heart from here, from the dock perhaps. Seems way too far. Oh no, that's... Oh wait, you know what? I wonder if you can take it with the fishing rod. Maybe you can just snatch it with the fishing rod, because there's nothing else here. There's no place that I can climb out of the water. I'm gonna try that, even though I don't think I'll get another full heart this game. Go it alone. It did say go it alone, that's a bit weird. Let me check on my stream window. Yes, go it alone. That seems like an error in the writing. Anyway, let's go. Fish for hearts. Hopefully she doesn't steal it and put it in the aquarium. Blech. Well, I kinda missed. I hope that was just a miss. Aha, yes, okay. Ingenious. You got a piece of heart, or it caught you. Keep it close to your chest. Okay. That was good. Didn't really benefit me in any way, but it was good nonetheless. I see the fish reset to their usual places, so I'm willing to bet there's a deep fish by that wall again. So I'm gonna change the lure to deep fish lure. And there's also the nervous fish lure, which I don't know if I've seen a nervous fish. What does that mean? Does that mean just catching the fish that you already spooked once? Oh well, let's try. Oh man, come on. I guess it wasn't a deep fish. But it's kinda silly that this lure in particular only works on deep fish. Also there's a deep fish in there. He doesn't seem to give a shit about anything though. Well, I don't know how you'd reach it with a claw-shot boomerang, Sabiente. It's way too far for either of them. Was there another way to do it? They could have done. Huh, I guess this lure just doesn't attract the surface fish. I'm gonna take this chance to check if the nervous fish lure attracts the ones that have checked me out but found me lacking. Actually, I don't even see that fish anymore. He left. Also, would not nervous fish bite for this lure? I don't know. At this point though, honestly, I'm not sure I care. I got the piece of heart. I think I tried to use items before I took out the fishing rod by pressing B, I think it is here. On my controller I'm actually pressing X to do that. But yeah, I didn't think it allowed me to do that in the boat. So you might have been misremembering. Anyway, I'm gonna go check if that Goron did anything to the south wall. Avalanche stones and all that. Part of me is wanting to take this mini game down, but I won't be able to get out of the lake anyway, so I'm just gonna warp. In fact, where should I warp? This is still like Kylie. I'm gonna warp here instead of the usual to the west of town and through the town. I'm gonna go from south, just in case the Goron already cleared the rocks. I hope I don't need to approach him from the town's direction. Horse grass? Well, I mean, I don't need horse grass anymore, to be fair. Okay. So I guess maybe there isn't any sort of like fishing success progress. Maybe if I fish outside of the fishing hole, there is something else I can achieve. But maybe there isn't any progression, because I was under the impression that if you like pass successful trials of the fishing, she would like let you ride that other boat, which she says is strictly for her boyfriend, because I'm pretty sure I saw that in a video somewhere, but I might have just been thinking that anytime she rides with you, that is that boat. So when she just is used as a guide, I might have thought that it was that. So I have no idea. I'm going to assume for my peace of mind that nothing else can be really done there. And it seems like a weird thing to offer you no reward beyond the thing that you actually don't need to play minigame for, really. You don't need to catch any fish to get a piece of heart. Okay, he cleared it, but to what end? I'm not actually sure what I get out of this. Anyway, I think the only thing that is truly left for me to do is the ghost stuff. Though there are many pieces of heart apparently still missing, but I don't know. But the ghost stuff I'm gonna ignore, because it's just not stream-friendly content. The way is now clear, just promise I know where you're headed, but be careful. Okay, this is entirely useless. I just clear this way even though I don't really need it, because I have teleports. That was a bit dumb. What is the point to doing? I guess when you douse that guy, he gives you a piece of heart. But that's pretty much that. So I guess I'm just going to Hyrule Castle now. Let's go fight Ganon. How many times in Zelda games the final dungeon is actually the Hyrule Castle for some reason? Link to the Past, Minish Cap, this, in some way, even Ocarina of Time, honestly, Breath of the Wild, wasn't the case in Wind Waker though. Interesting. Seems that Hyrule Castle is pretty much always the final dungeon if it is in the game. in a big way, especially if it plays the classic tune, do 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 do, or whatever it was. I cannot actually hum over this marketplace music, but you know the classic jingle that is taken from the big Hyrule Castle theme from Link to the Past that is played when you see like the king a couple times in Wind Waker and such, and was in the cutscene here when the Shadow Beasts attacked. Anyway, I hope I don't have to actually go through some more side quests to enter Hyrule Castle here, because I don't really want to go over time too much. Midney is using the fused shadows, apparently trying to control them or something like that. Not sure what's happening. I think they are just fighting her. Hey Hippocate, how do you like Midney's new form? You did know that she had another form in this game, right? This is it.
Wait, what, really?
Yes.
This is Midna?
Yes, this is Midney.
What the shit? I can't fap with this.
Yeah, I'm sure if you try hard enough you can manage, man. This is Midney using the power of the fused shadow from that cutscene. The guys, the dudes in the ancient times that just decided, hey, we're gonna make evil magic. Marry me, you fool. No, that's not how it goes, right? Anyway, Rain. Is it for the first time in the game? I don't remember Rain. Ah, there we go. That's the jingle. Heck yeah. Let's go through the mini dungeon and defeat Ganondorf. Sounds easy enough. Oh, maybe I push? Yes, I push. The door handles look a bit like sword hilts. Just kind of bent. Oh yeah, Hyrule Castle, let's go. This just reminds me of the Duke's Archives now. The outside. Well, not that much, honestly. Not anymore at all. But the slower part. Because the level of lighting and such, I'm just kind of... More than anything, it's an insult to Dark Souls 1 because some points in it had a graphical fidelity of whatever generation of consoles this was. I think it's... I used to call it, back in the day, 128-bit. Because, you know, the natural progression. Oh yeah, Harry Potter PC games. Well, I don't actually remember how the outside looked in those games. I haven't played them in a while. I only played the second one, Chamber of Secrets. I remember liking it a lot. But I don't remember. I think I tried to make it run on the new PC and I couldn't from the disc. And I don't think it's on GOG or anything like that. They do speedrun it though, but I have no idea how they set up. But they, you know, they are dedicated people. Maybe they use like older hardware to do it. But yeah, also from what I understand, the, like PS2 or whatever other version of Chamber of Secrets they released was different in some ways, and maybe the environments were different. Or looked differently, I don't know. I also don't know what I'm doing this for. Okay, that hit precisely no one. Stab in the crotch. Oh, and there's these assholes as well. The barrels and crates also just remind me. Oh, open! I can open this. Remind me of freaking. What's the face? The Dark Messiah of Might Magic for some reason. Because you know, barrels and crates. Very unique to that game. But it also had a section somewhere early on in the town. In like a bunch of courtyards and such. I think this dungeon is just gonna be a series of battles, like Carol Castle usually is. Or at least, like, you know. Actually, no, the Ganon's Tower in Link to the Past was different from Carol Castle. Carol Castle was just kinda in the middle. It was an alternate version of it from, like, the Dark World, but it probably doesn't count. Okay, good to know that attack is still really powerful. Oh yeah, bitchin'. For a second I thought the game was gonna lag super hard, but it was just the hit poses that I still don't understand. I wonder if I guess maybe I could have gone either direction. Maybe I just need to go around the place. Okay, I just put it sideways. Yeah, pretty much, posted pretty much also hello. According to the minimap, there's something behind this wall. Ooh. Things. Things that I don't really need. Is there money in this? Oh! Yes, there is money. No! Don't kill yourself for money, Link, come on. Be reasonable. Hey, did you know the blue rupee is 5 rupees? Now you know. I don't think I'll need magic armor, because I don't think the last bosses are difficult. And also I still have like 3 fairies, or 2 at least, right? 2 fairies and 1 full heal. I guess I could have gotten another fairy, but I don't think I'll need it. Also, I was trying to look up what to do with the photography side quest in Wind Waker. Didn't immediately find any answers, but apparently there's also magic armor in that game. I think it's like a spell or something. Because it had a weird like spell-like icon on the website where it listed all the items. Oh yeah, it's this guy. And what sounds like a bug is actually a key. I've come to play! I didn't know he could talk. But I guess he has a key again, like last time. And I forget how I actually fought him last time, but I have a bunch of new moves now, so like who gives a shit. I think I just did something like this repeatedly. Maybe it was this guy that I did it again, it's not Dark Nuts. I might have also used the super like weird drill. Let me sheathe my sword. Yeah, this guy is much easier than Dark Nuts. But he does remind me a lot of the orcs from... Oh shit. The orcs from Blade of Darkness. Okay, so he's gonna be doing that, also apparently the quest will start. Oh, he blocked that. Well, he doesn't block this shit. Get fucked. Huh. Smirk. Enough. Link snatched the small key. So what, I earned the respect of the Schmopoblins. I followed the strongest side. That is all I have ever known. Right. Lunk. Key. He spoke. I know, right? I was also surprised. Maybe there's a key on the other side as well. Ooh, money. Maybe I need 2 keys. Give me life. I need life. Maybe I shouldn't have broken all those barrels in the top. Oh, life. I guess there's life in the grass. I'm gonna cut some grass. I have learned not to underestimate Twilight Princess too much. Maybe it's just the desert dungeon. Not the actual dungeon, you know, the 1000 Trials cave that is of any danger, the only place in the game. But you never know. I have a really big handicap having to use the sticks and all. Man, I know when I played Witcher 2 I sucked tremendously at it, at the combat. Even by the end of the game I hadn't grasped the combat properly. I'm gonna have to train. I know I'm much better at games now than I used to be. In general, just, you know, judging by fucking GTA 2 that I beat a bunch of missions that I could never even dream of beating when I played it, like, maybe, what? I tried it again like 5 years ago, I think. And this time I was actually successful with all that stuff. Even beat the fucking prison mission eventually. But, speaking of, as I'm running to the other side, I'm also gonna mention, I think, after the Zelda stuff and the break, subsequently, how I'm gonna start with Witcher is, well, I'm gonna, first of all, of course, I'm gonna prepare the knowledge for myself of exactly what happens in the first game, so I can relate it to everyone else. But I think the first stream of Witchers is actually gonna be Witcher 1, only one stream, however far we can get in the first 2 hours, is all I'm gonna show of that game. Just, you know, it would probably be interesting to at least see it in action a little bit, and also the very intro, because that is how it you know, links to the books. I guess it doesn't really super link to the books, but the books end, as far as I know, with Geralt dying to like a that thing, a plow or something, whatever it's called, of a peasant in some sort of riot. I forget in which town, but actually I think Blaviken might have been, or no, Blaviken might be something else. Because I think Geralt keeps saying that, hey, I'm also known as the Butcher of Blaviken. I'm not sure. If he died, how could he really be a butcher? But anyway, yeah, so they did. I actually forgot how they justified it. I think a bunch of that is explored in Witcher 2 mainly. One is kind of its own story. That, hey, Geralt is back alive, but he doesn't remember much, so hey, forget about anything that you might not know. Also mainly down so you don't actually have to read the books to play the game. And also so that there is a game, because, you know, if he dies, I guess it could, the books could have been taking place, I mean the game could have, oh shit, those are explosion barrels. And the games could have been taking place before Geralt died, but I mean, who would care if we all knew who survived by the last book? Aha, used the barrels to my advantage by accident. Wow! He shot me out of my finish animation, what a bastard. Okay, apparently I cannot drop them using rolling. Woohoo! Okay, am I protected behind this fence? No, I'm not. The game will been lagged because it was so unsure. Okay, I think at this distance they might not be, unless they are slowly adjusting their aim. Okay, generous hitboxes. Still a thing. I don't remember actually how the archers behaved in Breath of the Wild, but it would be a cool feature if they actually had to slowly adjust their aim as you moved. And so, like, if you moved a bunch, some of their first shots would miss you, and then they would start hitting you again. That would be pretty cool. Okay, I guess I need that boar. Is there any closure target or something that I can use to get over there? I don't see anything. I could also maybe go through that hole in the wall, but for that I kinda need to cross. I guess, yeah, I don't need to break this, I just go in here. Okay, makes sense. So in here, get the boar. Also crates. If possible, mine or life, come on. I'm very happy to be able to swing my sword as I run, but not if it doesn't actually get me anything. Oh right, you need to dash, you can just nudge the fences. Oh shit. Man, I forgot entirely how these guys turn and control in general. Well, okay, this guy's out of commission for now. Might as well use the other one. Maybe that's why they put two here, so you don't have to wait. Probably shouldn't touch the explosive barrels either. Okay, do it again. Ah! These boards are in a way like the snowboard. If you decide, hey, I've turned enough, let's turn back. No, you can't. Fuck you. Aha! He's rearing up, actually protecting me from the areas there. I'm kinda sad the Hyrule Castle thing doesn't play, but I guess having no music makes it feel serious and all that. Okay, I don't know if I can like topple these columns or hit them really hard, but I'm not gonna do anything because I saw some things here that I can break. Supply crates! Okay. Oh, I think these things I actually have to use my boomerang on. There is patterns in the floor. I think it's just a Triforce. Yeah, this is just a Triforce. I'm not sure if I can actually lock on enough targets to spin them all, but I'll try. Maybe I can. No, I cannot, but I'm gonna, you know, throw it here. Now I'm not gonna throw it here, I guess it just doesn't go there. So what's the answer to this one then? Maybe if I can position myself right, it's gonna get by that one. Oh, I fucked it up a little bit. I'm assuming it's going to lift this. Also, let's clear the leaves. Ah, there's a hint. There are hints and stuff. I know what this is all about, this other pile of leaves, but there was definitely a hint. I was thinking that maybe if you, like I said, lock the boomerang to that and say this, that it could hit this one in between them. But apparently there is an actual sequence code to this. Shut up, Midna, I'm figuring it out on my own. And I guess the sequence code is... I know which direction this would be, but... Okay, so the bottom middle, then up left, right, and then top. So that would make it... this. Up left, right, and top. Hopefully that was correct. Yes, it was, alright. Looks like it's gonna be a key in there as well, in the chest. Otherwise, what's the point? Oh, it's the map, okay. I guess I didn't have the map, right. So it's a fuller dungeon than I actually remember it being. I think I always skip this in the playthroughs that I've watched. Hopefully I didn't miss anything like this ladder anywhere else. Maybe this is just for backtracking. Maybe it's like that other staircase in the other place. Nothing here for me. Yeah, this might be just for backtracking. And I think the dark spots on the map is the top walkways. up on this here rampart. Yeah. Okay. I think the castle team does start to play a bit into the dungeon, maybe like on the roofs or something. Wow, okay. Right, give me a heart and then go through the door. Supply crates. I guess money is fine too. And there's a heart, there we go. There's a bunch of crates and barrels in there, but you know what? I can ignore my insatiable desire to get loot. Oh, there we go. Harold Castle music. Hopefully, battle themes aren't gonna replace it. Yeah! Wow, that guy was like, holy shit. Man, the camera is great, isn't it? Camera, please, okay. I guess I can just spam them a little bit. Okay. That always works. This doesn't actually look like the place from the cutscene though. Are we gonna see that place, I wonder? Does that look like the front room where the giants there? I get that might have been on the roof. That might actually be where the final boss starts. Yeah, now that I remember it. Man, this is using textures that look right, very photographic, like they came out of freaking Thief 1 or I don't know, TNT Evolution even. Okay, so this is a wolf thing here now. I'm gonna get the pots first. Because this looks awful lot like a start of a wolf jump sequence. No? Maybe there's a closer target there. Ah, I see. Yes. Now I'm also wondering if I can pull it down with me for some reason. No, I cannot. Well, might have done something. And the compass. Alright, now I won't miss any chests. Hopefully I haven't missed any chests. Oh shit. Oh no, those chests are on the top. The ramparts, right? Yeah. In the towers maybe even. Oh, there's a lot of chests in there, holy shit. What is that room? That is like a treasure room. I want in there. I want in there really badly. I'm gonna be all cool commander here, as usual with the double claw shots, because nothing suppresses that. A door, I see, but could I have gone further? Yes, I could. For a moment there I could, but okay, that's kind of finicky. Nothing here yet. Can I actually travel to those other balconies as well? That seems like it will be too far. Okay, let's check the overall layout of this place. I guess all those doors might just lead to the same set of corridors around the room. So I might as well just go to the nearest one. Maybe chests will spawn in the other balconies later. Oh hey! Yeah, remember when there was 3 of you? Yeah, okay, maybe I shouldn't be doing that because that is not actually iframe style dodge. Ah, okay. Fatal mortal draw or whatever isn't really the best idea. Okay, let's just stop trying to fuck about. Fight them like I used to fight them. He doesn't seem to be as willing to do like the regular vertical attacks there. Oh no, there we go. Wow. I guess you could just roll around them that much. Hello, Link Legendary. And my, what's it said, peripheral vision is so good. I see like just like the chat moving a little bit right as it does. Lantern oil. I don't really want to scoop, but I mean I have an actual free bottle, I might as well. Aha, this is the forest temple bullshit. But wait, what else is there to light after that? Maybe if I extinguish this one something will happen, but first let me check. I mean there doesn't seem to be any chests on the minimap here. Okay, let's take out our boomerang and throw it in there. That seems to be the actual place where I wanted to. Oh. Oh, I see. I actually need to use it from farther away. What's this one then? Maybe I mean, I don't know if further away I could have been able to lock on. Feels like this one should be lifted as well, but I don't see anything else to extinguish or light on fire. I'm gonna put the lantern in my other slot. Maybe I can extinguish it from where the platform rises. After all, you do have the ability to move with the boomerang while it's flying, but it was unnecessary. Okay. What's this then? Money. Well, I'm not saying no to money anymore. Curious armor. Okay, so there is still 2 chests in the main room. And apparently stuff's gonna keep happening in here as well. This is interesting because there's choices of where to go. Also pictures. Pretty. Probably just all screenshots from the game, just with filters applied. Okay. Jump attacks slow. Man, I wish switching targets was easier. Okay, so this is apparently just closed. Is there anything I can do in here? So sneakily, cheekily open it now. Well, I have other ways to go, then I guess I might as well use them. I already forgot what used to block me in the Harold field back in the day. Before, I guess there might have been just like Twilight all over the place. Walls of Twilight, sun, I don't know. I'm just thinking how early I could have possibly found all the bugs. Whereas the first 3 dungeons, I already was struggling with keeping all the money that I found. Okay, this here is a thing. Okay, the torch just went out for some reason. Maybe it's a timing thing. Oh. Oh. They go out real fast. This one is still... Oh no, that's not. Okay, so this might be a timing thing. Based on how long they burn. I'm gonna try this order. Because the last one didn't burn any time. Okay, maybe let's use our thing here. Maybe then diagonal. This. 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 And then this. Yes, okay. Puzzle solved. Interesting puzzle. I feel like there was a puzzle like that somewhere else, but maybe not in this game. And I feel like I watched someone else solve it instead of some. Maybe it might have actually been a puzzle Link to the Past or something. Or maybe not. With things that activate for different lengths of time, and you have to figure out the sequence based on from like the longest to the shortest. Well, I can't think of it right at the moment, so it's pointless to think about it. When I could be fighting Lizard Man. I'm not sure why they insist on showing me the cutscene of all these enemies that I've faced many times before. Righteous man. Okay, this goes back in here. This goes out. I'm gonna check back in. I don't know if I was on this balcony or if I haven't been on this balcony before. There's a thing. Oh, wait. Wait, no, it doesn't make sense. I guess it's a shortcut of some sort if it's permanent. It's permanent? Yeah. I thought actually, like, my first instinct was that, you know, standing on this button would lower it above me so I can catch it, and as soon as I zip to it, I'm gonna be off the button so it would raise back up. But I guess it must have been just a shortcut, though I don't actually understand. Could I have, like, if I was hanging on there, could I target this one? Probably. And there doesn't seem to be any chest. Well, I mean, there's a chest in there actually. Can I get there now? Maybe. Let's try. Using our newly lowered thingamajig chandelier. Not sure which is the closest to it. Feels like the floor would be as close as that other one, especially considering you need to lower yourself a little bit before you can actually reach it, past the crystals and stuff. Yeah. So, question, can I get to that one? Possibly not, actually. Okay, but I could have done it from there, I bet. Can I make the circle then? They really do seem to like this item, and I cannot fold them because it's pretty cool. But there's a lot more traversal using claw shots in this game than hookshotting in the previous ones. Which, yeah, and you know what is admirable is that they didn't advertise it some sort of great gimmick. Like in some games, like your tool that is not even that cool or consequential for the game itself, presented as like, hey, if you play this game you get this cool toy to play with. But then it's just kind of underwhelming. I wonder if in modern time, yeah, you can't actually get from this side. Not even the crystals, there is just a barrier around it as well. Oh well, I guess we have to follow the actual layout here. So, shortcut back? For certain. Going out then, I guess. Maybe we'll go outside, go in an arc. Yeah, and go into that other room on the west, which was behind the locked gate. Okay, great, whatever. Both work. I'm gonna check the tower though first. Because there's a chest. Oh, okay. These guys. Cool to see them as regular enemies, despite the first one being a mini-boss. Okay, don't say considering this is the only one. I don't think I'll need to like provoke him into shielding. Sure would help if block one worked right off the bat there, but whatever. I wonder if I can actually do some. Yeah, I can still keep hitting him on the floor. He's not actually like super blocking 100% as I thought. Wait, no, that is bad. I want the chest and the tower, just like in Breath of the Wild. Tower was even necessary. Cool. Actually, this castle does look a bit more advanced architecture-wise than Breath of the Wild one. I don't remember how the outside of that one looked very much though, so don't quote me on that. Ooh, that's the boss key chest. What? Okay, Link just stood there like an idiot. Aha! I'm getting help. Explosions! Snipers! Bird, did you blow up the bombs? Ah, it's the resistance. That guy has a bazooka, holy shit. Alright, I want a bazooka as well. No Zelda game had a bazooka before. What's the nerd gonna contribute though? Maybe he built the bazooka. That's how it usually goes. But I guess Russell used the bird to take the hit for me. We should somehow survive. So I guess I can forgive him for that. Okay, apparently I still cannot get into this room. Maybe from the balcony from the indoors then. Fine, whatever. My main concern of course is the large treasure room. Hello, Japanese, I'm Antroid. That was almost...
Dead jokes, really?
Yes. Oh. Ghost threats. Well, I cannot read his username at all, so like, what else could I have done? Oh shit, there's a ghost dude in here as well. Whoa. That is a first. Okay, cool. Ghost dudes with really long hair as well. I guess the rest of these blocks are like traps or something. Now if only I can trust myself to run in a straight line.
Well, his name starts with Kokiri, and the rest is too difficult to pronounce.
Alright. I guess it's Zelda related then. Cool. Oh boy. Ugh. No, don't. What? I wanted to jump. Okay, there we go. This place is very precarious. Okay, can I cheese these two then? Almost, but not really. I appreciate they don't attack me when I'm doing this thing. Oh. Midna? No? Isn't gonna help. Claw shot. There was a place just like this in Arbiter's grounds, I'm pretty sure. Or maybe it was actually Windu. I don't remember, damn it. Oh, things are getting serious now. Serial even. And there's Ganondorf's team there mixing in the castle. Oh, oh, that's just the wall spike thing. I thought there was a UFO coming from above to help those guys, but I guess it's just a spike roller thing. Screw it, I'm spamming. I don't feel fancy enough. I've done my share of fancy moves around. Which I also appreciate, by the way. The combat in this game is probably the best before Breath of the Wild, in which, to be fair, it's simpler than in this game. You don't get as much moves and stuff, but you get much more choice of equipment and such. What the fuck? I might have timed that poorly. Let's see. Oh, I could have done it better. Maybe you bypass both of them on that side. Yeah, you don't jump in between them, that was a bit silly. Oh, what, another one single dude of these? How will I cope? It looks a bit upgraded though, but I'm pretty sure they don't actually differ in the colors. I also like his 5-wide helmet sleeve. You know what, I still like to jump back and then do a jump attack strategy. Yeah, when I have room to move, that actually is pretty cool. Does it really always work? I do too, Japanese. I actually feel bad calling you Japanese, so I guess I'm gonna listen to Hippocat and call you Kokiri for now, if that's alright. But yeah, as you might not have heard if you haven't watched my previous streams, this is my favorite of the traditional 3D Zeldas, which means excluding Breath of the Wild, which is its own category, and really, really good. And if you just go by, hey, Zeldas in general, that is gonna be one of my top 3. With this and the first one, maybe? I don't know, actually. Okay, so boss already here, but I don't really want... I want the treasury, damn it! There's stuff that I'm missing all over the place. Okay, before the boss. Oh, wait a second. Actually, there is, as far as I know, there is actually, like, there's not an immediate boss. I can go back, I'm pretty sure. Let's hope I can, actually. Part of me is afraid now, and maybe you shouldn't have done this. But I'm pretty sure there's at least, like, a staircase you go through. Well, I don't know how to pronounce that. Well, I mean, I know now, but I don't know what it means. So, as far as I know, it might mean Kokiri Antroid as a faggots. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not even gonna think it. Okay, can I go back? Drat! No, I cannot. Well, I guess I fucked myself out of getting the treasury, which is upsetting. I do too, I do too. What is that one? That mountain? It doesn't look like Death Mountain because it's not a cabbage. It looks like some kind of giant crystal thing or something. And what is that? I don't know this architecture. What is the skyline? It's different from what I know. Ah, whatever. I'm slightly upset that apparently actually there is no return through the boss door, but whatever. I guess I can always redo it on my own time. Oh well, let's go. Why everyone keeps deleting their messages today? Whatever. Let's go begin the final boss sequence. Now, if there was ever time to look, it's now. I mean, Zant is still kind of cooler, but I mean, come on, final boss. So this is where the cutscene took place, where Zelda surrendered. There's the statue head that we saw in it, but I think it was still attached. There's Zelda just hanging out. Welcome to my castle, says Ganondorf. Apparently, actually, deleting messages does remove from OBS. Well, whatever. Welcome to my castle, yes, let's go. I was stretching the OBS window to look at what the chat looked like. So, you're Ganondorf. Actually, why? Huh. I'm not sure why my controller works, because I unfocused the emulator window to fiddle with OBS. I guess I just subconsciously put it back. Anyway, Ganondorf's cool. I've been dying to meet you. Hey, don't say things like that to people who have it.
Her angry face doesn't look angry, it just looks stupid.
I don't know, it looks angry, but like, you know, impotently angry. Like, oh my god, if only I could kill you, I would. Like that guy in GTA 2. I wish they all had one big neck so I could put my hands around them. Your people have long amused me, Midna. To defy the gods with such petty magic only to be cast aside. How very pathetic. Pathetic as they were, though, they served me well. Their anguish was my nourishment. Their hatred bled across the void and awakened me. I drew deep of it and grew strong again. Gandalf looks like a pigeon from the side, though. Your people had some skill, to be sure, but they lacked true power. The kind of absolute power that those chosen by the gods wield. Gandalf really lacks the fact that he has the Triforce of Power, doesn't he? He who wields such power would make a suitable king for this world, don't you think? Your eyes are pixely, dude. Okay, that I am not even trying to read that, sorry. That, like, you know, how some people cannot read Russian city names. I'm not... I cannot read that. Do you mind if I just call you Kokiri, if relevant in the future? Shortened like that, surely that should work, right? Anyway. Ha! Such conceit! But if you are one of the chosen wields of power as you claim, I will risk everything to deny you. Shadow has been moved by light, it seems. That's a cool line, because shadows do get moved when light moves, but also, I mean, that's kind of inevitable, so it's not that good a metaphor. How amusing. Yeah, that's true, Mini Spider. He doesn't know all the technical details. Very well, deny me then. I can turn into squares. Yes, try to deny me, you and your little friend. He poses for a photograph where he grabs Zelda like the sun. Penetration by squares. Possibly not pleasant, I don't know. I'm gonna bitch slap you, I'm gonna bitch slap you so hard now. Min does want to bitch slap her. Even though she has tattoos now. On her ears even. Oh no, force fields. Both of you, faithless fools who would dare to take up arms against the King of Light and Shadow. So you choose, and so you shall feel my wrath. I forget that this happened before, but hey. Ganon's puppet Zelda. Let's go. We all know this routine. I do hope he shows off the other attacks. I think we don't actually attack her with the sword, which makes sense when we want to slash Zelda. Also, this music sounds like a boss track from like the old... Oh shit, yeah, this is one of the attacks. From the Batman and Robin animated series. Or is this Batman, the animated series? Or the game based on it on SNES. I'm not sure how many times I have to hit her with this. But I'm gonna dodge the rest until she does the third attack, if I remember. This is kinda amusing looking. I don't know if it's triggered like by your proximity or distance or anything like that. Yeah, that part sounds like a Batman track. Come on, do the attack. Shit! That's me and sticks. Not working right again. I'm gonna blame it on the stick. Come on, do the thing. Do the thing. It's not even that cool, but if you're making me wait for it so much, I can't help but hype it up a little bit beyond what it deserves. This is good. No, it's not the HD version. I'm just playing on an emulator with a high resolution, but not the textures. The HD version, as far as I know, the textures benefit the most from it. Also, the bloom is kinda fucked up here because of the emulation. The fix for it didn't really work for me, so I dropped it. Okay, you know what? Next time she throws that, I'm just gonna rebound it. Maybe there's more than 3 hits. Maybe not. Anyway, the third attack that she does, that she didn't want to show, is she just starts flying around with her sword outstretched in front, and it looks like she's just tied to the sword by the hand, and the sword is actually the thing that flies around and just drags her like a ragdoll behind it. And it looks pretty amusing, but she just didn't want to do it. Oh well. Here's Mina 2 form again. Squeeze that girl! There, Ganondorf's black pixels were squeezed out of that. Zelda. I don't know why I hesitated to finish the word there. Also, Mini Spider, I don't know if there is like a need to think about that, because I just go sideways each time. And it works out until I am made to jump back in because of the stick. haven't seen Ganondorf speak for me in a while. Hello, Luis.
Hey.
This face has a cool music track as well. Okay, as far as I remember... I don't know, Luis. I did the spring water thing. I got the piece of heart from the fishing place. What? You're supposed to ram me, guy. Also, he's bleeding from his chest wound. That's a bit morbid. So this is kind of similar to how you dodged Gorons and such. But as a wolf. I don't know if this is actually like hinted at any point. I just know how this phase works, so I know how to do it. Okay, I see there's something in the chat. I'm gonna read as soon as this stops. Oh! Okay, didn't press the time. Yeah, I can imagine Sabienta. I don't know if I would have figured it out. I think there are other ways. I think you can actually just shoot him in the face with an arrow as he runs at you. Because I've seen people spend some time on this trying to figure it out and then doing something that I hadn't seen before. Normally, the most popular thing that I've seen is this, of course. I think Mina just maybe tells you eventually. Man, do I like the track though. Ilya. I guess Ilya is a bigger deal in this game than we thought. Oh. Also, you can just hold the button ahead of time. You don't have to press it as he approaches. Looks like. Oh, that's interesting. Sabienta. Well, makes sense. I don't know actually, like this, if I didn't know this from watching playthroughs before, I'm pretty sure this could be one of those things that annoyed me because it was unintuitive. Ah, I guess you jump if you press that button, bad timing. Well, there are many arrows in here, so you'd think that they would be useful. Oh shit, hello. What? Didn't do that in time. Yeah, that's where the sages stabbed him with the sword. Oh shit, there's a fairy there. That's where the sages, yes, stabbed him with the sword. And they were trying to like kill him, execute him on the Arbiter's grounds. Of course, he was in human form, so he was much smaller. But apparently it just doesn't heal. Truly though, why does Midna have to hide in my shadow when I'm in human form at this point? Surely we could have done this using Midna's power if I was human as well. Fucking hell. Okay, let's not do jump attacks if they're not necessary. Anyway, pots. This reminds me of the Ornstein and Smough boss fight arena actually, now with all the debris especially. I see the fucking pot. Okay, that was a bit pointless, but at least I didn't get hurt. Oh, there's another pot in there for the future. Okay. Do these only move to the adjacent spaces, or can they just move completely like across the circle, so to speak? Soul Calibur. Well, I have not played any of those games, so I wouldn't know. I usually used to dislike the all 3D fighting game stages because Unlike 2D fighting game stages, they all had to be like boring circles or boring squares with some scenery behind them. And some really old fighting games just had a like square polygon for the floor and then a sky background texture behind it. Damage set pattern. Well, I don't remember the Antroid place that much, but you know, the overall architecture of the whole place looks like Antroid a whole lot, so they might have drew from the same references. Might have drawn. Yeah, this is much preferable to Ornstein and Small though, as far as boss fights go. And all the columns are back. Truly, this is a less depressing world than Lordaeron, where the columns stay broken forever. I kinda like the castle in Breath of the Wild just because it's so large and sprawling and makes for a good actual dungeon. Hey, Midna's life force returned to Zelda and Zelda's back to life again. Princess! Aye. Say nothing, Midna. I hate your voice. Fucking Simlish. Your heart and mind were as one, however briefly. Oh, that's why Midna is so nice as brainwashing. Such suffering you have endured. Apparently they were supposed to stay throughout that real animation, the dialogue. Oh hey, that's the Ganondorf face from Twilight Realm. Energy form. I bet he wouldn't be defeatable in this form. So why does he get physical bodies? That's silly. Oh, Mina's gonna assume her true form again. Whoa! Link hates it. No, Midna. I guess I could mine his spider, or I could split him between 4 bottles. Imagine if the fucking Zelda... If a Zelda plot in one of the games was, hey, you need to collect 4 bottles with 4 parts of Ganon inside them in the dungeons. It's like Dracula's Curse, Simon's Quest or whatever it was. The body parts. Also Lightning Spear. More similarities. I guess it's not really lightning, but it's yellow. And we all know that yellow can only be lightning. Meanwhile... Random field in Hyrule. Field. Zelda's... I just noticed her super glowing red ear rings. Yeah, that's the word, earrings. Hey, that was a powerful blow. But Ganondorf survived and got a horse. And Midna's helmet. Oh no, she looks stupid without her helmet. Give it back. Oh, now she's forever doomed to look stupid because the helmet is broken. And there's ghosts on the horse, ghosts. Just, you know, out of nowhere. Just like, keep it together, man, keep it together. Spirits of the light, wheels of the great power that shines far and wide upon the lands of our world. Quickly, Zelda, before they catch up. The Mayor of Need grant me the light to banish evil! Whew. Just in time. There's our spirits from the springs. Hey, anyone remember light arrows from every other Zelda game? There we go. Thank you, Luis. That was quite easy to do, to be honest. Link! And he's like, hell yeah. Eternal bath of milk. I could get used to this. Chosen hero. Lend us the last of your power. I will say, this is my favorite also, besides other things, favorite incarnation of Zelda from the Zelda series. She's the only one that doesn't have any sort of like even hints of a romantic interest with Link. Like every other game there was like teasing of some sort. This one just strictly professional relationship. Also she is badass, serious, mysterious and not a blonde. Everything that's correct about princesses. Leave the blondness to Peach, in my opinion. All the blonde Zeldas, I don't like them. I'll try to slow Gandalf with my light arrows. You target him and keep him in the range of my arrows. So, before I do anything else, I'm gonna check out where is this place. It's a new place. Or is it the place where I had my first... Yeah, this looks actually like the Elven Bridge area. Right. I forgot what I was supposed to do. I was supposed to let Zelda shoot Ganondorf! And for that we have to line up. I don't know if I have to be targeting him. He sends ghosts at me. Ah yes, I do need to be targeting him. And also I have to line up so that she doesn't miss, because she cannot lead her shots for shit. Oh, he's gonna unparalyze himself as we catch up. Yeah, so that, I guess he is just shaking from the shock. And at that point you can actually hit him. And miss with the irrigation. Man, that's hard to dodge. They all kind of hone in on you. They don't just go forward, they go all in one direction. But he is mercifully waiting for us. Oh no, don't be a tank. Yikes. Yo, come on. Guy's playing dirty. Fucking... Okay, I don't know yet how to dodge that shit properly, but... I don't actually know from the walkthroughs, because everyone seemed to have trouble with this phase initially, but then they just somehow all did it. I kinda hate the camera in this. Because if this was mouse controlled, I could spin the camera much faster. So let's just go to the side. Okay, Zelda, shoot him. Take aim and shoot. There we go. Get fucked. Zelda, come on. You're supposed to have the Triforce of Reason. Surely you know how to shoot shit. Okay, nice. I guess if you're on his tail, it's just not as hard. I wonder if he's scripted to actually dodge the arrow that comes right after a successful hit, so we don't like combo him. There we go, that was much easier now that I caught up with him. But it was still more involved than I thought the horse battles in this game were. I thought it was pretty automatic all around. Also, he is using the sword that was used to stab him, so like, what's up with that? Anyway, an impressive looking blade, but nothing more. Would you hear my desire? I actually don't care, but sure. Take this foul blade and use it to blot out the light forever. I have no idea what he's talking about at this point. Which blade? I don't know. Maybe he's talking about his own, not my master sword. Dark Lord Ganondorf. So, there is a thing that I know. I don't actually know how to properly fight him or figure it out together, but I know something. Ganondorf cannot deal with fishing rods. If I can actually swing it. I'm not sure why I keep like rolling it back and catching it. I want to just throw it. Oh shit. I guess there is no good way to hold it on the ground. Link keeps getting it back. But yeah, you can distract him with the fishing rod. He just cannot figure out what the hell you're doing. He's like, what the fuck is up with you, Link? And then we can attack him for free. But I'm not going to do it anymore. I just showed it, so that's enough. Also, second cool boss track. I didn't really like remember the horse fight music that much, and I still don't. Yikes. But this and the Ganon phase, the pig phase, are really cool music tracks for this boss in my opinion. Okay, let's figure out how to actually fight him. I bet it's just like using all my super cool moves. Or maybe not. Which is A? Okay, I think the jump attack was A. Mashing, PT. I am terrible at mashing. Alright. It was not supposed to be that slow, but whatever. I wonder. Ah, okay, no. That was way too fast for the Fatal Dwarf. Or Mortal Right? I don't remember what it's called actually. Okay, hey. So there's stuff you can counter of his, which is the kick. Or just do that. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I should have pressed A. It was a little thing on the bottom that I didn't see. Going to the clash when he runs at me. Feel bad. Okay, he just gets me off. Nice to know. Okay, yeah. If he didn't dodge that, that would be kind of embarrassing. Whatever, man. Just go. I wonder if this is like Shao Kahn and I can actually like counterattack when he's taunting. Doing the "you suck" move. Okay, yeah. Chance it says, I guess. How the fuck is Link stronger than someone who has a Triforce power? I don't know. I need some skulls, man. Give me a second. Oh, I should chance it. Shit! Force field. Oh, I can't pick it up. Maybe if I was a wolf, I could have, but whatever. I guess this is the scripted way for it to do it. You can catch him off guard in other ways, but this is the reliable way. And finish. Blech. This was like, oh shit. Yes, that's the end of that. Hey, which sword do you prefer to your chest here? I almost said Hippocate. Ganondorf. Master Sword or that weird light one? Do not think this ends here. The history of light and shadow will be written in blood! I don't know why in his game he cares so much about light and shadow. It's not his theme really, but whatever. This part is cool here. His Triforce fades and he's like, oh shit, did I actually die this time? But also remember what Zant said about like them being together, something about them like sharing life or something. So he just does that and then Ganondorf. I don't actually know what happens here. First instinct is that he snapped his own neck, but that was a really small tilt of the head for a neck snap. But whatever he did, he actually killed Ganondorf. So that's why some people think that this is one of the like end points, dead ends of timelines in Zelda. But I'm pretty sure Ganondorf just doesn't give a shit and will eventually just rise again. Yeah, these guys who weren't really relevant for most of the game. And there's Midna sitting there. Hey, Midna didn't die, and her helmet even came back. The horns on the one that was like a ox, I actually noticed they are textured properly for the first time this time and look pretty cool. And it's like, hey, that might be Midna. Screw you, Zelda. I'm going there. Check on her. Distracted boyfriend meme. There we go. If it was relevant at the time of this game, I'm pretty sure it would have been made. Oh no, it's Impa! Old Impa from Skyward Sword. Bruh? That voice doesn't really fit her anymore. Not that much at least. What? Say something. Am I so beautiful that you have no words left? Weepars? Yes, exactly. You said it. And yeah, you were pretty all alone. Now I feel good retroactively about my whole quest. I don't feel like my time helping you is wasted anymore. Well, Money Spider, I think that is just a happy coincidence, but it is because of that she is the princess. Because as a representative of her people, they chose the one that looked decent. Hey, remember the fire cabbage? Here's the fire cabbage. It is, Luis, it is. Boss battle planning, that's a... I want that job. Main programming, player programming. Why system programming? I've always wondered how it actually worked when many people collaborated on different parts of the same product, such as a game. Right, Minus Fight, they just say like, hey, if your eyes weren't so stupid looking, you'd been alright. Where actually his eyes are the least of his problems, but they are also kinda round and look down, if you think about it. means like, hey, your pupils, I didn't like them. And finally the fucking kids are gonna go back to their village. Also the Gorons, if you wondered. We're still the Gorons. Man, Zelda, the main Zelda theme is like just straight up one of the best music tracks in all gaming. I don't think I've ever heard another tune that captured just like this spirit of heroic adventure quite as much as this one. Which is why I wish it wasn't wasted on games that are linear and small, but what can you do? If only it featured prominently in Breath of the Wild. Oh well, again, what can you do? It's not like I can just buy rights to use this music and make a proper Zelda game. But oh well. They will never know how cool Zelda could have been as a series. Okay, there is the bowl cut master. I guess their wagon broke down. Which is weird because it's like 5 minutes of traveling. But eh. Yeah, there's the queen, somehow back from the dead. Maybe not really. "3D enemy character animation." There is him scene. What the hell is that scene? Cutscene, I guess. There's the Oregon Trail. Devil baby is riding in the cart while everyone else is walking behind him. How appropriate. Okay, the fishing family with slightly varying degrees of hair outrageousness. Luis, that's nasty, they're all children, come on man. Also there's this house, which we don't know who owned it or built it. Also there's a Temple of Time. The guy's like, hey, this is Temple of Time, dude! No, I'm pretty sure it was them, Luis. I could see the devil baby in the cart. You just outed yourself, congratulations. PC Master Race. Wait, no, that was the other way around. Central Processing Master Race, there we go. I'd much rather imagine children dying of dysentery than that, though. Even if I wasn't forced to choose, actually, but whatever. Sound effects / programming. What kind of job is sound effects / programming? What would Gorons do at Ordon Village, Luis? Does have hot bath water. Doesn't have... Well, I mean, there are rocks everywhere, but it's not the main feature of it. Hey, the mayor finally reunited with Ilya. Russell comes back, he has a baby. Missed the birth because Ganondorf fucking was interfering. Ah, the pumpkins. Yeah, that's something you can do in Ordon Village, I guess. Ah, they could take my job, yeah. I don't want to be a goat herder for life, now that I've saved the whole fucking world. I think I'm entitled to, you know, sleep during the day and do anything else I want. and post-credit scene here. If you want to see more proper Midna, here's your chance. Well, I guess this is farewell, huh? Light and shadow can mix, as we all know. But... Captain, never forget that there is another world bound to this one. Shadow and light are two sides of the same coin. Zelda is not the time. One cannot exist without the other. Yes, they can. Well, I mean, shadow can't exist without light. Or... no, they can. Or can... If you just remove all light, does it count as all just shadow from all over the place? Or is the shadow only the silhouette of an object that is being lit? Philosophy, man. I know now the reason the goddesses left the Mirror of Twilight in this world. They left it because it was their design that we should meet, yes. The usual universe wanted us to meet. Yes, that is what I believe. Good on you. Zelda, your words are kind, and your heart is true. You know what I will say though? Midna's character, her like little evil imp personality, I really can't imagine this Midna acting like that at any moment. She looks way too benign. I actually would have liked to see this Midna be all this like mischievous little bitch to Link. Instead of the
It's always the quiet ones.
Yeah. Or the small ones that are malformed and don't actually wear any clothes beside the helmet. But well. Zelda was a kind of artist too, yes. If only Hyrule are like you. And maybe you'll do alright. She said a lot was just "mak" there, but I guess that's the language. And she's pulling her pigtail, what are those? I guess those are kind of like, no, not pigtails. Or is it called a pigtail? Thank you. Well, I mean, she was really grumpy with Money Spider. We saw her grumpy face last time, yesterday. Princess spoke truly, as long as that mirror's around, we could meet again. Link. Rebase, yes. Rebase. That's the last words. I actually kinda hate you. So I'm gonna do this. Yeah, see you later. It's her catchphrase. So remember the foreshadowing. Hey, only the two rulers could completely fundamentally destroy the mirror. Wow, wow. I have no idea why she decides to do it, but at least that kind of explains why no other Zelda game features the world of Twilight. Maybe she's afraid of her own feelings for Link. See you later indeed. Imagine if the mirror actually broke, if she mistimed it, if Link tried to like shoot the hookshot, claw shot at her to delay her, and the mirror broke while she was part way there. We would have like a floating torso with particles at the bottom. Being really grumpy now because her legs are in the other dimension. Well, I mean, Sabiente utterly I guess we could complete like 1,000 million dungeons to find all the mirror pieces again. If Link gets real thirsty, he can do that. I'm sure there's enough dungeons in Hyrule. Also look at this fairy fountain then. Which one is this? Kakariko one, I think, right? At night maybe? Well, I guess, I don't know, Money Spider, I don't remember how it was established. Was it established if it was like any just bleeding influence? Zant actually had to do that shit. And I don't know if the mirror prevents them from escape. Actually, how did he escape in the first place? Ganondorf did it. They did say that it was impossible to escape. You could only go into the Twilight Realm. I don't fully understand the lore of this game. I understand enough to like it. I do like the whole backstory of the like three then more interlopers, the guys that invented shadow magic thing, were then sealed and then became Australia and all that. Man, the fairy fountains are the prettiest place in the game. The most detailed and all that. They really tried. I guess, truthfully, only some Hyrule Field places were really like low texture, low poly. Incidentally, just like the one that is stuck on my stream replay window right now, which is buffering forever. But the dungeons and all the smaller locations look really cool in this game. Honestly, in Metroid Primes I would be satisfied with this level of graphics if the games were this, at least this big as this game. Better than Dark Souls? I don't know. Better than Dark Souls 2, that's for sure. With 1 I could argue some of the places in 1 look real cool. But certainly like the forests and outside areas, they only almost got it kinda okay in the DLC, the first one. And the Master Sword rests again, or whatever it says. I don't remember what it said into the past. I think it just said like Master Word, yeah. Master Sword rests again. Or sleeps again, maybe? This guy's trying. He really thinks that after all this I'm gonna hurt goats again. Link's not even gonna appear in his window now. Just fuck that. There's Ria staring blankly into the path for some reason. Maybe we did go herd goats and she's just like looking after us. Oh no, we go traveling. Hell yeah, that's Link. Got a taste for adventure. Never gonna hurt goats again. And I saw him freeze there in the fog. They glued the statue head back on as well. Everything is alright. And I didn't even rob the treasury. Damn it! That's my one regret with this game, that I didn't rob the treasury. But I'm pretty sure they're gonna give me another chance to. I don't think I saved at any point. The end. Whew! So there we go. Just slightly over 2 hours, so it worked out in the end. I don't think there's anything else to do. I'm gonna press some buttons and see what happens. Can't skip. Well, shit. But what if I want to skip, though? Well, okay. I don't remember. I don't think it saves automatically at any point. I guess if I wanted to rob the treasure, I would have to replay the dungeon. But I'm pretty sure the save from before the stream is still gonna be there for me to do whatever I want and complete the game on my own. I'm not gonna stream any more of this, of course, but it's comforting to know it's still there, and if I want to 100% this game, I can. No, I'm not gonna do that. Post it. I guess you posted that before I actually got to saying that stream delay and everything. But yeah, so the treasury, I can make a bonus video later if I really want to. But oh shit, it's moving, it's doing something. Oh, just the menu. Well, okay, let's see where it puts me. No, I didn't lose. That's the one thing that I didn't do, because there's like 19 more, and I didn't want to just run around the place as a wolf for hours upon hours to collect the rest of them. So that's one thing I didn't complete. And if there was anything related to fishing besides getting the piece of heart, I also didn't do that. Also, if there was anything about clearing the south path, like from town, I didn't do that either. Yeah, I think the save is straight up just how it used to be. I mean, item what? Yeah. It must be. I think it is. Yeah. The pyramid's probably still there. I'm just gonna go check real quick if the hot water guy is back, because I just solved him today after the save. Yeah, the pyramid's back over, so yeah, it's the kind of situation where you just keep the last save before you end it all. I caught 2 fish, Postal dude, that's enough for me. I understood how to catch the normal surface fish, and I think I got the attention of the deeper fish, but I don't think I actually managed to catch them. And I didn't get to use the third lure that attracts the nervous fish. Yeah, that guy is still there, so I guess this is straight up just the state at which we started today. Oh well. I will think of my failure to rob the treasury as a benign deed to all of Hyrule citizens for after I've defeated Ganondorf to have money in the treasury, in the budget, and they can survive. They have food, water, and everything else they need. But yeah, okay, that's that. I'm gonna stream this game, can't completion or anything, still like that. So, I'm gonna take, I don't know, 2 or 1 week's break. I want to prepare myself for Witcher, by which I mean I'm going to actually like get better at Witcher 2 combat, which there's a tutorial arena mode for that in there. And I might have to plan out how to beat Witcher 2 because there is a split in the story. Like there's 3 chapters, and the second chapter is completely different depending on your choices in the first chapter. So I don't know how to approach that. Initially I was thinking all like, hey, I'm gonna do both paths, but I'm probably not, let's be honest, because that would set the precedent and I would have to show like different ways to complete quests in Witcher 3 and screw all that. So I don't know, I guess we'll go with the Virgin, I don't remember how the town is called, Vergen maybe, Vergen, it's spelled Vergen. But yeah, I think I went there first, my first playthrough, and I'm gonna go there again because, as far as I remember, it's just the more interesting variant of the second chapter. Also, I will have to memorize well enough the story of Witcher 1 so I can retell it as we played. Like as I said, the first stream after the break is going, like the first 2-hour stream session is going to be Witcher 1, just the beginning of it to show what kind of game it is and how it starts. And after that, we're gonna go straight into Witcher 2, finish that, go straight into Witcher 3, and spend like 3 years on that. But yeah, until that time, I don't know if I'll make any sort of announcement about when I'm gonna do the Witchers, when I'm gonna end my break. But I will probably stream in between on weekdays. There's this Doom mod called Ashes something, or just Ashes, I don't remember, that Hypocrite and I agreed I could stream and he would be interested in that because it's just, I
think it's like Ashes 2063 or something.
Yeah, 2063. So that's interesting enough to watch, but not interesting enough to play for him. So, but I really wanted to play that based on the review I saw yesterday. So I'm gonna stream that perhaps. Maybe finish the fishing game.
I'm really upset that we have spoiled the Mancubus.
Oh, you mean the cardboard cutout thing?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that didn't seem like that big a deal. I'm glad he didn't spoil whatever really frightening enemy there was, and whatever the last level was. I'm looking forward. Actually, that's the main reason I want to play it, because I want to see what the fuck is the frightening enemy.
And I'm just interested in the story.
Oh yeah, the story could be cool too. I guess I'll have to read the dialogues and all that. But alright, so yeah, that's gonna be just random streams all around. I don't know when exactly. Weekdays, maybe on the weekends. Probably not with this schedule like this. I don't know if I'm gonna keep calling Hippocat to just sit here as a voice, or maybe he's just gonna be in the chat like I am in his streams. We'll figure it out. But yeah, and during one of those I will probably have more information for when exactly Witcher starts. But for now, thank you all for tuning in. I'm gonna tell Hazamati to watch this as well, like the last stream, because this is like all the story conclusions and all that. But for now, thank you all, and see you next time. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
But